My name is Alma Miranda and welcome to my video. So today we're gonna be talking about how you can let go of your negative thoughts and your negative habits that are no longer helping you reach personal growth, or even just not helping you in general in life, and you feel like you need to change. So this is the video, and I'm gonna share some important information with you that is gonna help you a lot regarding how you can just start establishing good habits into your life, and how you can start letting go of negative thinking or stuff like that. So I want to start basically sharing my experience. I believe that some of you will actually feel like you are also going through the same thing, and I want to let you know you're not alone. I'm gonna say the story. Basically, I was in a bad place. I always was thinking very negative. I always was expecting every negative thing happening in my life, and I didn't like that. I was also very unorganized. I was most of the time very sad and depressed. I always used excuses to not do things that I wanted to do. I was very anxious, so therefore I was very afraid of just socializing, afraid of even getting a job, afraid of making mistakes because of what other people might think. And I wanted to change that for the better. I have a daughter, and I don't want her to feel the same way I feel, or see me and then believe that that's the example she needs to follow, because what kids do whatever their parents do. And I feel like if she sees me sad or she sees me being messy, she will do the same, and I didn't want that to her. I didn't want her just to go through the same thing I went, and that's why I decided to change for the better, and I'm so glad I did. I want to share a quick thing that I have come up in the past months, and I feel like it's gonna help you a lot. Every time I'm remembering my mistakes and I'm remembering who I was, I said this to myself: I'm no longer my past. I'm no longer my mistakes. My mistakes don't define who I am. Therefore, I'm growing, I'm becoming a better person, and I mention again, I'm no longer my past. And that helps me a lot because I'm separating myself from the past, from who I was. And with that being said, I'm gonna share how I got rid of my old habits, my negative thinking, my anxiety, all of that stuff. So basically, what I did was that I became aware of the things that I was doing that were no longer serving me to reach personal growth. Okay, I draw a person, and under that person I put a name. For mine, I put lastly, like last year. You can put yours, I don't know, a name like bed, or I don't know, like apple, or just create a name. Under that name, you're going to put the things that you're currently going through as if they were someone else's. Wait a minute. You're like, okay, so the things that I'm currently going through, I need to put them as if they were someone else? Yes. For example, mine, I put lastly. So lastly is the name of this person. And I put lastly is very lazy. Lastly doesn't want to hang out with friends. Lastly is afraid of making mistakes. And lastly is very unorganized. Lastly and lastly and lastly. Okay. So for the other one, you're gonna draw the person you want to become. You're gonna put your name under that, and you're gonna put the things that the person you want to become has. For example, mine, Alma is more happy. Alma is organized. Alma is not afraid of making mistakes. Alma is powerful. Alma is confident. Alma here. You get my point? Okay, I think we're clear on that. Go on with your day after that. And whenever you feel like you're about to do the habits that you want to get rid of, ask yourself this question: who am I? Am I the person that I want to become? Or am I this person? So now I'm gonna give you an example that I feel is gonna help you a lot to understand this better. And I'm gonna give you a personal example. Basically, after I did the exercise, I went on with my day and I was thinking if I should wash the dishes or not. Just like, oh, they're too much, like they're too much. I'll do them later, And somehow the things that I wrote helped me be aware of the things that I wanted to get rid of, if that makes sense. So for example, I was there and I was like, I just remember I wanted to be more organized. So who I'm gonna be now? Am I gonna be Lastly or Alma? Who I want to be. I don't want to feel connected to Lastly anymore. I want to be Alma, So guess who washed the dishes that day? Me. And even though I didn't want to, I felt so proud of myself after I did, because that was the first step I took to become Alma. I'm glad I took that first step, because after that I was more and more aware of the things that I wanted to change. So as I mentioned before, whenever you feel that you're about to do something that you want to change, remember the question: who am I? Am I Lastly or am I Alma? I'm Alma. Even though you're still working on these things that Alma has, for example, your present, the person you want to become has, you can still integrate them into yourself. Just don't feel connected to the past. For example, the things that you wrote, the habits that you currently have, don't feel connected to them anymore. Don't make them make you feel that that's you. One last thing that I want to mention before we go is that if you're having negative thoughts, what you can do is to listen to hypnosis whenever you go to sleep. Because listen to hypnosis that say like let go of negative attachments, or let go of negative thinking, believe more in yourself, stuff like that. Because whenever you go to sleep, your conscious mind is not listening. The one that's listening is your unconscious mind, and that's the important one, because that one is not judging what you're listening. If you think about it, whenever you're listening, someone said to you, hey, you look beautiful in that dress, and you're like, thank you, and then you're thinking, I don't think so, I think probably you're just lying, blah blah blah, and you start coming with these things that make you feel bad about yourself. That's your conscious mind, because your conscious mind judges everything. Your unconscious mind doesn't. That's why when you're sleeping and you're listening to hypnosis, your unconscious mind is just receiving this information and it's not judging. And whenever you wake up, somehow you feel good about yourself, because it happened with me. I feel good about myself. And if you continue doing this every single day, I would say do it for a month, you will see so much change in your life. You will be so happy. And I hope it does help you, because it does. It actually does. So I hope you like this video. I hope it helps you. I hope you continue to come to my channel. I will be happy to share more information with all of you. I feel like after I did all of those things that I just mentioned, I became a person who is more happy, positive, confident, and I am so happy I did that. I'm happy. Like, you have no idea. I was in such a bad place, and see where I am right now makes me so happy, and I hope it helps you. As I mentioned before, my name is Alma Miranda. These are my Instagram and TikTok. If you have TikTok, I do have a TikTok. I also have a personal business. It's a small business, but I'm thinking of making it bigger, and I'm so happy. And yes, so if you want to, you can check them out. Subscribe if you want to get more information regarding law of attraction, manifestation, spirituality, numerology, motivation, if you want just motivation. I hope you like this video again, and see you in my next video. Bye.